Welcome to Leeds, or should I say Lloydis. We're discovering all the hidden gems of Leeds City Centre today because Leeds in West Yorkshire is huge. So there's so many places to go, but I always like the underdog places. So we first stop Northern Ballet. And we've just seen Tortoise and the Hare because it's half-term holidays for you, isn't it? And there was even a bit of Chinese dance-inspired movement there as it's Chinese New Year at the moment. But we love to uncover some of the hidden gems. So first stop Northern Ballet, so close to Leeds Playhouse, and then you've got Leeds Grand that you often hear about, and they are spectacular, and we will visit there soon. But Northern Ballet is a hidden gem, and you can even learn to dance here. It's for the community and professionals too. And you can see shows out in the community. It's absolutely fantastic here. So don't just go past here thinking it's just a dark building and you can't go in. You can go in. And then we're going to go to somewhere you may have walked past on your way to the market. Yes, you may have seen it or driven past it, but we are at Leeds Minster. Not just the place that Danny and I got wed over the last summer, but actually inside is incredible. It's got Leeds Cross, which is one of the oldest objects in Leeds history. Yes, it's made up of lots of different crosses.
Really quite ancient, but it was only found when they were building this building, which was at the end of the 19th century, 1841. The key thing about this building is it's built on the most ancient Christian site in Leeds.
People have been worshipping here for the past 1400 years. So the current building as it stands is the fourth that has been here. So this place has been a church and a place of worship for the people of Leeds for the past 1,000 years. It's now believed to be in its fifth state, and it's been called Leeds Minster since 2012. It was formerly the parish church of Leeds. And honestly, if you can come at lunchtime for their concerts or to a service or just to pop in when it's open, there's a community cafe and it is literally awesome. It really puts you at peace. Our next stop has to be inside Leeds Kirkgate Market. Now, not only is it great for shopping, you can hop on the bus, drop your son off at the Leeds bus station, but also go inside to see where M&S, Marks and Spencer's, yes, Percy Pig started. Well, not exactly Percy Pig, but the original M&S. It is full of history in this place, and they also have tons on for half term, as well as some good grub. So whilst we often talk about Victoria Leeds, which is incredible and worth going to, and I like the odd cafe there and a nice shopping trip with the Baba, inside here is a real hidden gem. And yes, it's now hidden because loads of us have been, but sadly with the parking situation, not many people go anymore. So get on that Leeds bus and come head inside. Yes, this is the home of Marks and Spencer's. Now, if your kids aren't too impressed about coming to see Marks and Sparks in the market, it is a great place to have a hot chocolate, sit down in the little cafe here, away from all the noise. Well, it is worth, as we've just seen, going to the stay and play activities. They've even got bumper cars in half term. They also have roller discos on in the food court, and there's tons of delicious food. But when you need to just stop in peace, is absolutely lovely, and it's full of history because obviously it's where the penny bazaar started, and now it's become this huge international empire and world-renowned brand, Marks and Spencer's. And you might not know about this, but it was here in Leeds Market where the 20p shop that's gone viral on TikTok also started. So he was flogging lots of second-hand goods, and it got so popular, that's why he set up a shop in Otley, which has literally gone viral online. So if your kids are into TikTok, they might even go to visit the beautiful market town of Otley to go to the 20p store, where, just like here, don't ask for the price, it's a penny. Over there, don't ask for the price, it is definitely all 20p. So we're just following the Hollywood sweet corn cart, as you can hear the rolling on the road, just heading to the main part, which is Briggate. But here you can't go past this place because you may have just passed it and not realise what a hidden gem it is inside. And then we are actually going to go and meet up with Danny. So it's worth noting that throughout February, the Knife Angel, it's a special statue outside the Royal Armoury. So you could even get the Leeds water taxi right outside and see the Knife Angel. It's really incredible and very, very poignant. Basically, the knives are made up of different kind of contraband and donated knives that have been given up, which could have been used in different crime and criminal cases. So it's a really provoking piece of art and pretty stunning too. The Leeds Library, one of the oldest subscription libraries in the UK. Word of the day, slambrash, a slovenly person. Now, the reason why there's these subscription libraries is back in the day, there never used to be free public libraries. So they had subscription services where members actually own the library and they can read books, which used to be really expensive and really large and in big print as well. And still today, people subscribe. You can look round for free between 12 and 3 each day, and there's free tours as well if you're not sure whether you want to exercise your mind. So this is where Danny is today, if you're wondering where Mr Yorkshire is. Yes, he's got my Rate My Takeaway hat on today. Trinity Leeds Shopping Centre. He's doing a big meet and greet with his fans all day. I've just stopped at Crepe Affairs at this pancake day, so I've just stopped to get him a crepe because he won't have eaten. Good old wife there. But obviously we've just seen the stunning Leeds Library. There's also another library in Leeds run by the council, and that's not a membership only library. This one is. But next up, we're going to get some scran. While Crepe Affair makes a good treat for Mr Yorkshire, for us we're heading upstairs to swing on a sausage roll at Greg's. Yes, a very posh Greg's. It's very affordable as well up here at Tasty by Greg's inside Primark. We will leave on sausage rolls all this city, I'd say, but you've got to try Tasty Greg's inside Primark on floor 1 at Trinity Leeds. So obviously there's a big student community here in Leeds, and we've just gone to Greg's, which is a great family place. But if you need a hot desk, co-work, get your studies done in quiet, you can go into the study here at Trinity Leeds, and it's free. And there's lots of plug sockets, because if you're anything like me, you go into places like that these days. So here is full of them. And you can even sit outside and there's a big round wooden thing where you can plug in as well. But less of the plugging in, we're going to plug out and go somewhere that you might not see just on the outskirts of Trinity Leeds. So I've just supped a little bit of bubble tea. I can't hold it all, so thanks to Camera Lass for getting my bubble tea. And I've just spotted this before we go to the unplugged joint, Math City Leeds. And you can basically stay and play, but slightly for older children and geeks like me. This is so cool in here. This is a proper geeks retreat. And there is actually a few games cafes in Leeds that we will visit another time. The Enigma wheel. See, this already looks too complicated for me. I need kids here to help. The Math City Leeds. I'd never even discovered this place myself, but you can head in. It's for all ages, although the maths level is pretty high, as in under 5s are free. I have the maths of an under 5-year-old, but sadly I'm £9.95 to get in. But you can stay for as long as you want. It's open till 5 p.m. And honestly, it's beautiful, really interactive. Places to sit and play, interact, learn, discover, create. It's perfect and great. You can make some noise. Get bubble tea. There's bubbles over here. Let's go. And I've just spotted a rainbow because this month, February, marks LGBT History Month. And as a lass who was brought up by two gay dads, I'm really pleased to see a memory to Alan Turing, a little activity. He was a famous gay mathematician, and he cracked whatever the Enigma code is during World War II. So I have just made my way through Boots, but you may not know a little fact about Boots is it's been going here in Leeds for 100 years. And not only do our older girls love it in there because they're loving all the latest TikTok friendly makeup and cosmetics, but actually it's been going since 1902 here in Briggate. There's a store at Briggate and Boar Lane that has been going that long. And it was the Briggate and Boar Lane store when they were both open that actually ran a book lovers library as well. So for those book lovers in 1929, this was the place to go. Book lovers and beauty. And don't forget this, a pop-up museum, migration museum. But this is pop-up, but where we're going to go has existed for a very long time. And it's a place where I like to take the kids, especially if you've got neurodivergent kids or you want to stop and breastfeed. Yes, we're off to church. I love this. Free music, and you get to play away, especially if you're a good musician. All I know is a bit of do, re, mi, or bar, bar, black sheep. Anyway, we're just heading through to Holy Trinity, Boar Lane. So you might see up here Lady Betty Hastings, not Aunt Bessie's, Betty. She was of Ledston Hall and a lifelong patron of charities for education. But we're going to see if we can get inside. They are open at lunch times. I'm not sure if we've just missed the closing. Now, the interesting place when here is open, there is actually a space for co-working, hot desking, and it is worth looking at the opening times of different churches, places of worship, because a lot of them won't mind you bringing kids in, and they shouldn't do anyway, or to sit and breastfeed, or if you just need a bit of peace and a bit of tranquility. There is also Leeds Public Library, which is free and next door to Leeds Art Gallery. And it's inside Leeds Art Gallery where you must go and visit the cafe. Not only is the art gallery stunning and really modern and lots of new exhibits, places to play for the kids too, but also there's the cafe. Yes, Tile Hall Cafe. It used to be the original reading room inside the library. The Tiled Hall Cafe has become super popular since English Heritage transformed it from the Victorian hall that it was in recent years, but you can see the beautiful original architecture too. And we finish our day out in Leeds City Centre where we've uncovered hopefully some hidden gems to you. It's always worth looking up at places and looking in because there's so many things you might not know about here in Leeds City Centre. I'm getting lots of facts texted in because I like to ask people locally about the facts and places to go. So I can't wait for our next stop. So let us know, comment below where you think we should visit next, or is there somewhere that nobody knows about and it's really worth knowing about? Let's go.